Most nights on the news, there are stories about crimes. You're probably familiar with what a crime scene looks like. There's often police tape blocking off areas and people in funny suits checking for forensics. So how is forensic science used to solve crimes? Let's investigate.
Just went past me in the dark.
When criminals strike, you bet the boys and girls in blue will soon be there on the case. They'll start interviewing witnesses, taking photos and combing the area for evidence. But often it's the evidence you can't see that can make all the difference. And that's where these guys come in. They might not be the ones chasing down the crims, but forensic scientists catch them in their own way. Wait, the BTN Forensic Crime Unit is being called out. These are snaps of the crime scene. As you can see, there is a hammer lying on the ground, a broken window and a piece of paper nearby. The poor victim has already gone back to the forensic lab for tests. So what happened here? Okay, first step is to take a look at that hammer.
So we've got an indication that there is blood on here, so then using our test strips we would do a presumptive test to check for blood. We would rub the test pad on the suspected stain and we'd be looking at a colour change, and so in doing that we add the water onto our test pad, and if we have blood or a presumptive test, it'll turn it a nice bright green like this within 5 seconds.
Okay, so we have blood on the hammer, but what else might be there?
So we just swab the handle here quite vigorously because we want to try and get as much of the cells that have transferred off there as possible. And then that would be taken off and removed and sent down for DNA extraction. And hopefully, well, perhaps if there was evidence there, we would find a trace of the profile.
Okay, while we're waiting for those tests to come back, maybe we should check out that piece of paper that was lying around the crime scene.
So police could bring this in saying, we found this at the crime scene, but we don't know if anyone's handled it. Okay, so what we would do is we could come along with our special fingerprint magnetic powder, okay, with a nice little brush. And what we can do is if we brush across this surface, you can see now that we're starting to get
That's cool.
a print.
Aha! So now we know there's blood on the hammer, we've got DNA off the handle and a fingerprint off the paper. Let's check in with how the autopsy is going.
We look at the body, see if there's any injury, because we're always very suspicious in case somebody might have been quietly murdered, but it very rarely happens. And then we examine the body, so I could always take things apart, but I had a lot of trouble putting them back together again. So I think pathology was my career, not neurosurgery.
Okay, we'll call those results inconclusive. It turns out we don't need them though, because we have our verdict. The DNA, blood and print all belong to the same person, Mr. Anatomical Model. So our forensic science team has deduced that our victim must have been doing some home renovation when he slipped, threw the hammer in the air, landed on the paper, and then the hammer hit him on the way back down again. Great work from our crack forensic science unit here at BTN.